Hey guys, how you doing? This is me, all natural today. I haven't bothered to put on any makeup or do anything fancy with myself today. It's a snow day. It's very cold here in Michigan, and I just want to get started on my videos. I decided back in, let me think, 2016, for the first time to go check out what weight loss surgery would be like and what it would require. The first meeting I went to, they told me no pasta, no bread, and I'm like, okay, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this. I can't. I had knee surgery, and my orthopedic had suggested that I consider doing weight loss surgery. When I went back to him and told him, I'm sorry, I can't do this, he said, okay, we'll see, how things go, and, we'll work with your legs the best we can. Fast forward, see, that was in February of 2016. In December of 2016, I injured my other knee, and I had to have surgery on that. I tore the meniscus and went through a lot of pain. So I started to reconsider the weight loss surgery. I went to another meeting and decided, okay, I'm going to do this. And then the doctors where I went for the meeting, they said, I'm sorry, we don't accept your insurance. So I'm like, okay, let's just keep on pushing forward. So I went to the U of M and decided to go with them because they accepted my insurance. I talked with my PCP, and he said, okay, I'll support you in this. But he gave me a lot of very daunting statistics. He wasn't very encouraging. Okay, that's fine. So I joined Weight Watchers. I had to lose 10% of my weight within 6 months, and I had to go in and be weighed every month. And I did really well. I was really proud of myself. I stuck to the meetings. I stuck to the plan, and I lost the 30 pounds that I needed to lose. Just 30. I had hoped to lose more, but I could have done better with the program. I still had soda, which I shouldn't have had. And I found McDonald's iced coffee, and I loved it. It was so good. So those are two things that I probably shouldn't have been having, but I did well with the eating plan. I enjoyed the foods that I was discovering and the recipes, because I not only like healthy food, I like the junk food. I was doing pretty good at cutting out the junk food, and like I said, enjoying the recipes that I found for healthy food. So in the midst of that, my one insurance was canceled, and I had to get another insurance. I was on Medicaid, and my son had turned of age. So my Medicaid was canceled, and I had to get insurance through work. That was a little bit of a process because it was not open enrollment. But I got that all figured out, found out that my insurance would still accept the weight loss that I had already gone through. So that was a plus. I was really happy with that. So I continued on my journey. This was in December of 2017, beginning of 2018. I had testing done that needed to be done. I had an where they took the tube down and looked in my stomach to see if there were any issues or anything like that I needed to have taken care of. And that all came back fine. But I got kind of lazy at seeking out some of the things I needed to do. I didn't progress as quickly as I could have. Um, I managed to keep most of the 30 pounds off. I still was drinking soda, and I know that's something that I should not have been doing. I needed to get that cut out of my life, and I'm still struggling with that. As a matter of fact, I went today and bought a bottle. I would say that's my addiction. I love my Mountain Dew Code Red, and I've got to hurry up and get off of that because I'm scheduled for surgery on March 5th. That is only 34 days away. I'm so excited, guys. I'm telling you, this has been a long journey, but it's going to be worth it. Now, for the people who say this is the easy way out, no, it is not. It is difficult. It's a long process of getting approved, and it's a long process of doing all the things that you need to do. Sorry, excuse me, my nose itched. It's not easy. It's hard. But I have been struggling with my weight since I was 16 years old. And I even had weight problems before that. When I was younger, I was very active. I walked almost everywhere I went just because I enjoyed it. And my dad was working, so I didn't have a ride. So I either walked or rode my bike. I worked. I went to school. And I also loved roller skating. Oh my goodness, I was there 3 to 4 times a week at least. Part of the reason I worked. And I also enjoyed dancing. So I would be at school dances or community dances or whatever. So I was active, but I still had a weight problem. I'm trying to think. Well, I put on a lot of weight at 16 because I was pregnant. I could give you a whole testimony here, but I'm not going to. So anyway, I have been struggling with my weight for over 33 years. And I've done multiple weight loss attempts. I have done Weight Watchers. I've done Slim Fast, taking pills, exercising, and I just haven't been able to get the weight off, or I haven't been able to keep it off. I bloomed all the way up to 292 pounds, and I promised myself I was not going to let myself hit 300. I remember asking my husband when I watched some women on TV who were 250 pounds, if I ever get that high, please just kill me. At that point, I was just over 200. I was being very judgmental, and I should not have been. But once I hit that 292, I remember asking my husband to do that. And I'm just thinking, how horrible of me to say those things and think those things, but still go way higher than that. I almost hit 300 pounds. And I was miserable. I hurt all the time. I have the knee problems. I have osteoarthritis. So it's just not fun. But I was judgmental, and I should not have been. That is not who I should be. So that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm on this journey. And I want to be there for anybody who is struggling also, and who is considering weight loss surgery. Please, if you need somebody to talk to, or if you're thinking about doing surgery, hit me up. I will talk with you. I will cry with you. I will give you whatever information I have. And if I can't find it, or if I don't know what it is, I will let you know. I will find what I can for you. I have a great team through University of Michigan. My surgeon is Dr. Demick, and he seems wonderful. I've only really got to talk with him one time, but he was very open, and he was very kind whenever I was talking to him, and he was informative. He answered any questions that I had. But I've done a lot of research over these last 3 years. And I've watched a lot of videos. I've listened to other women and men who have gone through this. I've looked up everything I possibly can. I've even watched a surgery, so I would know what I was getting into. And that is one thing I definitely would say to anyone who is thinking about this. Research, 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 research. But don't believe everything you see on the internet. Double check it. Double check your facts. Double check everything. Talk with people who have been through this surgery. Join support groups on Facebook. There are lots of them. But make sure they're ones that are people who are supportive and not bashing each other. Because there are those too. You know, even within our community, there are people who are just not very nice. But I'm not one of those people. I would love to be there to help you. And if you need a prayer or you need just to talk, whatever, hit me up and I would be happy to talk with you. My name is Sherry, and I am a grateful believer in Jesus. And I have struggled with depression and anxiety and my weight, but God is helping me get through things. If you're not a believer, that's okay. I'm not going to push my beliefs on you. I'm just letting you know that's where I stand, and that's what I believe. But I will not force you to believe. I will not shove my beliefs down your throat. But I do want to give God and Jesus all the glory and all the honor. And I thank you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and stay warm. Thank you. Bye-bye.